here because it's totally unexpected.
It's the same grand final trio as last September. The Saints, the Broncos and referee Greg McCallum, who admits competition has been tough for the top job, especially from Bill Harrigan.
And Bill's refereed well over the last 2 weeks, as Graham Annesley has, and that's forced me to go out and referee maybe a little bit better.
And the league has reacted to complaints about limited seating capacity here at the stadium. They say the grand final could be shifted to Brisbane from next year.
The Newcastle Knights have made a few changes to their reserve grade lineup for this Sunday's grand final. Darren Tracy moves into the side with Tim Madison moving to the bench.
Despite the change in the lineup, the players are still showing little signs of nerves. Today is Paul Marquette's birthday, and despite best wishes from his mates, all he really wants is a grand final win. The hype stepped up a little today, signs started to go up around the town, and the players were called together for an official league photo call. After that, it was back to the real world of getting on with training.
And then we're working through, up, back, Right, when we get to here, one's picking up.
Everyone stretched out last week's aches and pains. However, Rodney Howe sat out the session due to a broken toe. A few people turned up to watch training, but most people across Newcastle are reserving their support for a personal pat on the back for each player.
Up in my hometown, it's just not, there's a lot of people sort of getting behind me, so that's a lot of good, but yeah, there's always players coming up, patting you on the back and that, even though you haven't seen him before, don't know him.
And another bouquet for Captain Max Chapman today. He took out the Excalibur Club Award for Players Player, while Lock Mark Glanville took out the first grade award and the $2,000 cheque. Darren Curtis, NBN News.
There's midweek racing at Canterbury tomorrow, and Gary Harley is keen on the Newcastle Galloper Tightwad. That's in race 5. And in just a moment, rally victory for a Flying Fin.
Just because we look the same doesn't mean we have the same taste. You see, I like my yogurt smooth and creamy with just a little fruit for extra flavour, whereas he likes more fruit. Luckily, Ski has solved our little problem with Ski Double Up. Healthy Ski vanilla yogurt on one side and real fruit, fruit and nuts, or even muesli on the other. So now you can add a little or a lot. Double the choice.
New Double Up from Ski, the way it should be.
For a magnificent, soft-feeling but hard-wearing carpet that's guaranteed to outperform in any kind of traffic, Performance Plus, for the look that lasts or will replace it, guaranteed.
See Shane or Dave at Tamworth Quality Carpets, the shop with the sheep on top.
See the friendly people at the Armidale Building Society. They can advise you on all manner of things, such as savings, because you're never too young to start. How to earn top-term investment interest to put you on the right track. For land and building loans, you've come to the right place with the Armidale Building Society. They can advise you on why you should have an ABS check account, and because they're a local firm, they'll help you manage your money in retirement. The Armidale Building Society, ABS House, Faulkner Street, Armidale. Phone 725522. Friends for life.
How old is your portable gas bottle? Does it have signs of rust or corrosion? Perhaps a small leak and the fittings and hoses are loose and splitting. Legislation requires cylinder inspection every 10 years. So now's the time to have your nearest L-Gas centre carry out a complete retest, including internal and external inspection, new valve replacement, and apply a 10-year inspection stamp, all from $20 plus gas fill. Play it safe with gas. Have your gas bottles checked out by L-Gas. Presented in the interest of viewer safety by L-Gas and NBN Television.
Savage's Menswear in the Mall Armidale, New England's favourite place to shop for quality suits, sports coats and formal wear. Look at this special offer on formal wear available now. You can buy a Savage's dinner suit, dress shirt, bow tie, cufflinks and socks, all for the low price of just $299. That's right, the complete outfit for just $299. Don't miss this great value offer at Savage's Menswear, the shop for men in the Mall Armidale.
On a current affair, brake pads that fall apart.
The pads had just disintegrated.
A special investigation that could save your life.
Very inferior product.
How safe are your brakes?
Caused a lot of problems.
7 o'clock tonight.
Fillon's Ewa Kankinen has won his 4th Rally Australia in Perth, beating countryman Ari Vatanen by nearly 6 minutes. Ross Dunkerton was the best placed Australian, finishing 4th.
The final morning of the championship was run along a fast stretch of bush tracks outside Perth. The roar of his Celica GT4's exhaust is something Kankinen's opponents have become used to following. Scott Colin McRae had trailed Kankinen for most of the race, but slipped from 2nd to 8th after losing his Subaru mid-morning. Ari Vartanen took over 2nd spot, but couldn't make any impression on Kankinen. Perth's Ross Dunkerton kept his Mitsubishi together for a creditable 4th. In the city centre, Kankinen was busy doing a victory lap. Thankfully, he uses unleaded petrol. Last night, Essendon defender Gavin Wanganeen won the AFL's Brownlow medal. 20-year-old Wanganeen scored a surprise win over early favourite Greg Williams.
First of all, I'd just like to thank God for making all things possible. Just like to thank the Essendon Footy Club, the coach, Kevin Sheedy. Commiserations to Greg. I thought he'd take it out at the beginning of the night, but I guess it's a big surprise.
In his 3rd season since leaving home team Port Adelaide, Wanganeen has helped Essendon into the grand final, capping a memorable year. This morning, he was still wearing the game's most coveted award, enjoying a celebratory breakfast with girlfriend Stephanie Richards.